is one of them. A diamond is forever.
Today, commercials like these are commonplace. Yet, in the 19th century, diamond rings were virtually unknown. How did a dramatic shift in demand for diamonds take place over such a short span of time? The answer, somewhat ironically, lies in those annoying commercials. By molding American rituals through advertising, the diamond industry has dramatically increased demand for diamonds, making them into an indispensable part of American culture.
The huge spike in demand for diamonds in the United States began in the 1930s, soon after the Great Depression. Some argue that the Great Depression taught people the importance of holding tangible assets, of which diamonds were, and still are, one of the most precious. Another explanation is that new diamond mines had just been discovered in Africa, which led to a dramatic increase in supply and a decrease in the price of diamonds across the world. While this is most definitely true, economics can't fully explain the complete revolution of an American ritual. To get the full picture, we need to look at the political climate of the time and how advertisers were able to come in and take advantage of a tumultuous political atmosphere.
Up until recent years, women secured their social standing through their marriages. Once a woman made her choice of husband, she was stuck with him for the rest of her life. Especially in the period between the world wars, when it became commonplace for couples to have sex after engagement, it was problematic for women when their relationships went downhill. In order to protect women from such problems, many states had breach of promise laws, which allowed women to legally sue their former fiancés if they decided to cut things off before the marriage. In the 1930s and 40s, however, states began striking the engagement laws off the books. This created a problem for women. How could they secure their futures without the state's intervention?
The huge American diamond importer De Beers, together with the Heirs advertising agency, proposed a profitable solution: diamond rings. The two companies created an ingenious advertising campaign, coining famous phrases like "diamonds are forever." They depicted happy couples and engagement rituals and made it seem like every girl's fantasy could come true with a little investment on the part of her boyfriend. In essence, they eased women's fears of abandonment with a physical token of eternal dedication.
They also exploited the burgeoning Hollywood film industry by giving stars large conspicuous diamonds to wear on stage. They made society believe that to be a part of the blossoming consumption community, diamonds were a must. "We spread the word of diamonds worn by stars of screen and state," said an Heirs representative, "by wives and daughters of political leaders, by any woman who can make the grocer's wife and the mechanic's sweetheart say, 'I wish I had what she has.'"
There were a few important advantages of associating diamonds so closely with the marriage ritual. It allowed De Beers to control demand in a very unique way. By associating diamonds with love and eternity, it made them so treasured in society that they were rarely resold, thus allowing De Beers to monopolize the price. By associating diamonds with a new ritual, De Beers was able to build on that ritual as they saw fit, which in turn allowed them to dictate the norms of that ritual, and thus set the socially acceptable cost of diamond rings.
By the 1980s, however, demand for diamond rings had leveled off. Societal norms were changing. Couples were living together but not marrying. Premarital sex was becoming more common. Marriage was being postponed. Thus, the need for a ritual bonding device was fading. In response, De Beers created new advertising campaigns to increase demand for diamonds among already married couples. The 10th Diamond Anniversary Band and the 25th Anniversary Diamond Necklace are examples of this new phenomenon.
In less than 100 years, the advertising campaign of De Beers and Heirs has created an entirely new series of American traditions. They took a diamond, which was once a novelty, and made it into an essential part of American society. Oddly enough, our modern conception of love we owe, in small part, to the 1940s advertising campaigns of the diamond industry.